Hello guys, what's up? It's me, Angie from Angie's Books. Um, Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. Uh, I was gone for a bit. Um, I had to take some time off. My uncle had passed away and I was pretty close to him, so I had to take some time to myself to kind of get through that grieving process. I'm doing much better. I know you can see this giant bag right here next to me, wondering what's in the bag. So I thought I'd do an update on, what happened and another book haul. But this book haul is going to be a little bit different because this haul is not just books. It's books, movies. There is CDs, but they're not gonna be included in this video, because we have them in the car. So I will go ahead and go over everything. But to start, I recently got got 3 art copies of 3 different books from NetGalley from the publishers, which I want to thank them all for that. And then I got 2 other books from Amazon on here. That one at the time was free. I think it's still free. I haven't really checked to see if it still is. We'll get into that. And then the other one, I don't remember if it was free or if it was like really cheap. And that's why I had gotten it. Yeah, I have stuff in front of me here that you can't see. I've got my tablet here so I can be able to read the synopsis on the arcs that I got and show you the covers of all of them, including the 2 other books that I've got on there and here. And the reason why I said that this video is going to be a little bit different, this might have to be separated into 2 separate videos because it is a lot, is I have my friend's notebook, which I love, and as I show you each book and explain how each book, what's in here, even though yes there is movies in here, I'm just gonna show you the movies and go from there. But as far as the books go, I'll be writing in here, I'll be making a list in here, the price of each book that's on the back of the book, and we're gonna add it up to see how much that came out to, and then I'll let you know how much I paid for these books. Probably say that in the beginning, but kind of give you an idea. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start. So the first ARC copy that I got is a new book that is due to be published September 3rd of this year, and it's a new Christian cozy mystery series, and that's called The Christmas Tree Farm. Trying to see if it'll open. Okay, so I'll show it to you here. The cover is really cute. Oh no, there we go. By Melody Carlson. And I'll go ahead and read the description really quick. When Madison McDowell returns from several years teaching overseas, she has high hopes of picking up where she left off at her family's Christmas tree farm in Oregon. But between damage from a recent wildfire and the neglect due to her sister Addie's unwillingness to invest, the farm is in a sad shape. In fact, Addie is intent on selling the property, and to top it off, her former high school flame, the now widowed Gavin Thompson, has plans to break Madison's heart again by turning his neighboring property into a dusty, noisy dirt bike track for his daughter. With the odds stacked against her, Madison decides there's only one thing to do: double down on her dreams. It'll take a ton of hard work and some help from an unlikely ally to save the farm she so clearly loves, but it may take a miracle to restore her relationship with her sister. Best-selling award-winning author Melody Carlson charms and delights with this uplifting Christmas story full of old memories and new beginnings. So I thought that sounded really cute. It's a little Christmas novella. Okay, so it's not a series. I'm confusing it with a whole other one that we'll get to a little bit later. I figured it was something, a nice little cute, fun story. That sounds really good to read in the Christmas time. So I went ahead and I was so thankful to actually get an art copy of it. So that I have it already. Is why I do that? Don't ask why. I don't know. So that's the first one that I got. The second one, I gotta go. I went from the shelf. Is ooh, I feel a sneeze coming on. Oh, I am so sorry, guys. I sneezed so hard it glitched my tablet. Okay, no. Okay. So the second book that I got an art copy, and again, thank you to the publishers, thank you to the author. And this one is called, I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger. It's called Target Acquired by Lynette Eason, and this is a Christian mystery thriller. Let's see. There. Now, I saw this book being talked about on another YouTube video, and for the life of me, I cannot remember her name right now. But when it does come to me, I'll definitely give her a shout out. I'll go ahead and read the description. Tough as nails, Kenzie King has finally earned her place as a tactical medic on a SWAT team, but not everyone on the all-male team accepts her. Rumor is she didn't get the position because of what she could do, but because of who she knew, which means she has to work harder and longer than anyone else to prove herself. Cole Garrison is a man with deep faith who is finally ready to settle down and build a family of his own. If he can find the right person, that is. Kenzie sure has set off his interest meter, but trouble seems to follow her in her wake. Since she joined the team, someone has begun to ambush and pick off team members one by one. It's all hands on deck to discover the culprit and end the killing. Can Kenzie and Cole put aside their differences and work together as a team, or will their budding attraction be snuffed out by a sniper's bullet? As you've come to expect from best-selling author Lynette Eason's stories, this tightly wound plot unfurls at breakneck speed and will leave you breathless. Now, to me, that sounds amazing. I've heard a lot about Lynette Eason, and I've been wanting to read her books, so I'm really glad that I was able to get this one. This one is gonna be released August 20th of this year. So yeah, I can't wait to get to reading this one, and of course the other one, and all of my books. And one of these days I'll show you my physical TBR. It's over there. It's only part of it. The rest of it's still down in Florida with the rest of her stuff. So I don't know when we will be getting that in. So let's see here. I'm trying to get into my Kindle here, because there's a third one that's There we go. That's showing up here. But I don't remember what this one is. Oh. This is weird. Apparently I have two art copies of the same book on here. Not entirely sure how that happened. But, moving on. I'm switching through my screens here so I can go onto Amazon, show you the other two books. I mean, I can show them to you, no problem, on my Kindle. I just feel like it's a lot easier to show you the colored pictures. No, just so for those who like the physical copies, I guess, that way, you know, they can see what the actual cover looks like. And yeah, so I'm not sure if, so this one was the one that I had gotten that it was for free. I don't know if it's still for free. I know if you have Kindle Unlimited, it's automatically there. However, it is showing me here Kindle price is $0. Oh no. How do I make it bigger? Can I make it bigger? Yes. Alright. So, this one is Wormwood Abbey, The Secrets of Armdale, Book 1, by Christina Bear. Let's see if I can. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Maybe I'll go back here. There we go. We got it. It's a really pretty cover. So this is a middle grade series, and I believe there's a total of 4 books. Yes, there's 4 books in the series. The 4th one, I believe, hasn't been released just yet. But I've heard a lot of good things about this book. So I think it's a middle grade fantasy, I think. Yes, historical fantasy. So here's the description. As a Victorian clergyman's daughter, Edith Worms has seen everything, until a mythical salamander tumbles out of the fireplace into her lap. When a letter arrives from a strange relative, Edith is swept away to a crumbling Gothic abbey in the wilds of Yorkshire. Wormwood Abbey isn't just full of curious beasts and ancient family secrets. There's also a tall, dark, and entirely too handsome neighbor who is strangely reluctant for her to leave. An unexpected bond with her prickly cousin Gwendolyn gives Edith a reason to stay in this strange world, especially when it turns out that Edith herself may have a role in guarding her family's legacy. But not all mysteries of Armdale are small enough to fit in her lap, and some of them have teeth. So I thought that sounds really cute. Sounds like it's a fun story to read. There's one particular YouTuber, Lindsay, from Christian Books for Christian Girls, and she was talking about it. I think it's on her physical TBR. I don't know if she had a chance to read it just yet, but she was excited to read it when she can, and I happened to notice it was for free on Amazon, so I grabbed it, and I'm excited for that. I can't wait to start it. once I finish the book that I'm currently reading right now, which is book 2 of The Keeper of the Lost Cities, which is Exile. I'm a little more than halfway through it. Sorry if I kind of, I just got a notification on my phone. I was just trying to see what that was really quick. So really enjoying that book, but that'll be on another video when I finish, reading that book. Fortunately, that was the only one that I was reading through the month of June and did not finish in the month of June, just because I had so much going on in June and busy. But, yeah, so that's Wormwood Abbey. And then the other book that I got on my Kindle is called Mistletoe and Martians. Now, just hearing that name alone just sounded so cute when I came across it, and I grabbed it because, one, title alone is cute. Two, it is a Christmas story, and I'm trying to get more Christmas books so I can have like a nice little stack for, for December, for Christmas time, or maybe November, because this will be, winter. But this cover is just so cute. So it's Mistletoe and Martians. Oh, excuse me. An alien Christmas tale. Let's see if I can back up. Oh, there we go. And you see how cute the little aliens? I mean, that is just so adorable. Hit the back button here. Now, this was written by Samuel, and I apologize if I mispronounced his last name, Den Hartog. So, it is free on Kindle Unlimited, obviously. And it was $2.99 when I got it. It does come in hardcover copies if you like hardcovers, and also comes in paperback. But it's a very small book. It's only 59 pages. That'll be a fun, quick read. And the synopsis is Mistletoe and Martians, an alien Christmas tale, invites readers on a whimsical journey to Snowville, a charming town where the festive spirit of Christmas is about to encounter the curiosity of visitors from Mars. As the Martians land on Earth with a mission to understand the peculiar and heartwarming traditions of Christmas, they find themselves wrapped up in a series of humorous and endearing adventures. From misunderstanding mistletoes to a comical attempt at caroling, their journey is as heartwarming as it is hilarious. Now, the reading age, it says here, it says between age 6 to 18 years old, so it's definitely middle grade. I'm definitely above those ages, but I don't care. I'll enjoy middle grade for as long as I live. And so, yeah. So those were the Kindle books. So I'll put my tablet down. Now, to further explain this bag, there's a store about an hour and a half from us called Half Price Books. And they were doing a sale on July 6th, so that would have been this past Saturday, where everything in the entire store is either $1 or less. Now, in this store, the majority of it is books, but they also have games, they have puzzles, they have movies, they have CDs, magazines. They just have a ton of stuff. And I went there about 3 years ago when my husband brought me up to Indiana here for the first time, on vacation, and he brought me to that store, and I just fell in love with that store. The thing is, it is an hour and a half from where we currently live, so it's not a store that I can go to regularly. So I tend to go to that store when they tend to do like their sales, like this one. The first time that we went, we got lucky. They were doing a fill a bag event where they give you a bag, a tote bag, and you fill that entire bag, and as long as the two handles, can at least touch on the top, that whole bag was just $25. So we had fun doing that. And when I found out about this sale, I knew we just had to go. I mean, it's a sale. And there was also the other reason why I wanted to do it, not only because of the sale, is because this time, and then we'll go back again in August when our friend comes to visit, because where she lives they don't have a half price. But anyway, after that I want to say will not, but I know there's one more book that I'm definitely getting as a physical, and that's the next book to the Kingdom of the Lost City, the Keeper of the Lost City series, because I have the whole series as a physical, so I want to keep it that way. But for the majority, I probably won't be purchasing any more physical books. They would be ebooks on my Kindle, mainly because space. There's not a lot of space, and the physical books do take up a lot of space, even though, the covers are gorgeous on a lot of these books. I just made that decision in agreement with my husband that I'm gonna move on to, if I get more books, it'll be ebooks on my Kindle, unless I come across them, like if I come across a Goodwill in the future, or one of those friendly little libraries. But other than that, it's just gonna be ebooks. Now, the reason why I said this is gonna be a little bit different is, I kind of mentioned it, I'm gonna start with the DVDs in here, and then I'll do the books, and then each book will write down the full price, and then get the total of how much it costs, and subtract the amount that I actually paid for these books, to see how much money I actually saved with these books here. One, it was definitely on my TBR, so I was kind of, glad I found it. There's another one in there that I'll get to that's kind of on my TBR, but it kind of wasn't. I'll explain that as we get to it. So we'll go ahead and we'll start with the movies. I see the video is already 23 minutes long, and I apologize for that. So I'm going to go ahead and get to the movies, see if I can get through. You know what, I might just cut it off here and then do the part 2 video where I show what's in this bag, because I think this video's been on a little bit too long, and I don't want my phone to accidentally cut you guys off. So I think that's what I want to do. Yeah. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you've made it this far, please continue to look out for the second video. I will post both part 1s and part 2s at the same time. That way you have them both, and you're not waiting, several days for the next one, and just do it that way. So, without further ado, thank you again, and I'll see you in a few minutes. See you guys.